Hi, my name's Chris. I'm the digital sales controller here at Jaguar Land Rover in Stockton. I've received your inquiry regarding the new Land Rover Discovery Sport. Currently sat in an example of one right now. So I thought I'd do a bit of a video walk around to show you a little bit more about the Discovery Sport, certainly more than just images alone. I know there's lots of information out there, but I thought we've got the cars in the showroom, let's just do a video on one. This particular example is a very well spec car, range topping R Dynamic HSE. So it's a gorgeous car. May not necessarily be the right car for you. There's all sorts within the Discovery Sport range, but I'll try and keep the waffle short. Let's take a look around the Discovery. Okay, here it is. This is our example of a Discovery Sport in the showroom. As I said, this one is an R Dynamic HSE. So the HSE refers to the top of the range, and the R Dynamic is the styling pack that's fitted to it. So that more sporty styling cues on this particular one. Now, with it being a Defender, we've got that signature wraparound headlights with the LED multi-functions on there, okay, as well as the black Discovery branding. This car does have the black pack, so it makes those letters gloss black. We've got matching honeycomb grille and gloss black splitter on this particular one, okay. Coming around to the wheels, we've got those absolutely stunning gloss black 20-inch multi-spoke alloys, as well as the contrast styling and R Dynamic branding. This one does have the fixed side steps fitted as well. Now, one little nice feature the Discovery has is when you lock and unlock it, it does light up the Discovery branding coming from the mirror. Okay. Now, come around to the boot. Obviously, it's a very practical car as the Discovery Sport. We do have 6th and 7th seat in the back there, finished in the full leather with matching red piping. Nice little cup holder there for the rear occupants. This one happens to have the fitted electronically deployable tow bar, which I've pulled out for you. Okay. Now, you can fold down these seats by two little switches. If you can see, just concealed within there. So let's have a play with one of them. There we go. Nice and easy. Now, in terms of getting into the back, the rear occupants, it's very easy. Do it with one hand while I'm filming. Just pull up the lever there and slide the seat forward, and that gives you access. Obviously, the tonneau cover is removable. Okay. So, in terms of usability, it's absolutely incredible car, and comfort. I mean, just take a look at that. We've got that gorgeous perforated leather with twin red stitch and the matching red piping. Okay, let's lift these seats up. We do have a central armrest there and some extra storage for the back, and this one does happen to have the Meridian sound system fitted to it as well. Got a power socket in the back there, and then plenty of space in the back. I'm 5'10", okay, and I've got absolutely ample room, loads of room, and it does have the panoramic roof on there, okay. Now, moving on to the front of the car, you see as we get in there, we've got the electronically adjustable seats with memory function on this particular model, alright. And we've got that lovely big LCD driver's information screen, which you can configure and change. I'll just shut the door, it's beeping at me. You can configure and change that screen. Okay. And then moving on to the infotainment screen. There's all sorts of different functions that this screen can do. It's very advanced, very user-friendly, and really quite quick in terms of following you. I can do a separate video detailing that screen a bit further. Okay. Now, one really clever thing I think Land Rover have done on here is they've made these dials multifunctional. Okay, so what that's done is it's cleared up what would have been a cluster of buttons in there. So, for example, if I want to adjust the temperature on my side because it is dual zone. I can just adjust that. Yet if I want to change the driver's controls, I can just press that button and use the same dial there. I don't know if you do much driving in the desert, but there is a setting on there. Okay, let's leave it in auto for now. And again, we've got fan speed and back to temperature. It's a really clever way of doing it because it means there's much less buttons there cluttering up the dash. All right. We've got 2 cup holders concealed in there, and you can hide them away. I don't know if you're like me, but my coffee does tend to spill over the edge sometimes, so it's nice to cover up the cup holder. And then in the back we've got a big space there with 2 extra USBs, a power socket and a micro SIM socket on there. Okay, this car does have the clear view camera system, so currently it's just a mirror as it would be, and then when you flick the switch it becomes a camera. Okay, so what that means is if you've got a larger person in the back, or you've filled the boot with lots of, you know, luggage, you can just flick to a camera which is on the roof of the car, which then becomes, now at the moment it's filming the roof because I've got the tailgate open. Let's see if I can close that tailgate. There we go. There we are. Easy as that. Okay, this one does have the panoramic roof. It's a nice little feature to have. Opens up the cabin a bit more. Okay, and then you can see there we've got the full navigation system on this screen, which you can set it. I think that's a really good idea because if you've got passengers playing around with the infotainment system, you can still see where you're going there. Now if we go into the menu, you can change your display options on there, so let's take a look at that. So shall we go layout, and then let's stick some media on there as well. All right, again, it's something that I would sit and play about with on the car. This one does have the heated steering wheel. Now one really cool thing about these controls is they are touch sensitive, okay, but you can also press them as well. All right, so far we've had a look around the outside of the car, in the back seats, the front seats from the driver's side. I'm just going to come round to the front from the passenger side. We've had a look in the tailgate. Okay, it's an absolutely incredible car. Now in terms of actual spec levels, options availability and pricing, I can get a sales executive to go through all that in further detail for you. Hopefully this has been more insightful than just looking at some of the images on the web, but I would recommend you research these cars because they get a very good write-up. And like I said, any questions, by all means contact me. My number is 01642 644 444. My email address is chris.richardson@stratstone.com. Thanks again.